I can go really quick because it's more of a PSA because I already demoed this. Um, I just we the per user DB stuff shipped. It's live, a little different. Am I? Good Lord. There we go. It looks a little different than what I demoed. Yeah, basically you've got this toggle. You can flip it on the environments tab, on a connection, user attribute name, the values for the default, the values for the other connections. The problem with demoing this is that to demo it, to show that it's actually doing something, you kind of have to do the exact opposite of what we need to tell everyone to do. Basically, if you do use this feature, your schemas should be either identical across these connections or very, very close to identical with maybe a couple fields extra for certain customers or whatever. But to demo it, well, obviously we want to use totally different connections just so you can see that something's happening. So like I've got this Hogwarts connection as an environment, got my attribute value. And see if I go over here that I have these ridiculous tables and there, how many classes are there in this Hogwarts data set? 10. All right, that sounds right. And then just explaining, so this is something that very much changed since we demoed it. And we can tweak this. Again, if you have different schemas for your different connections, you're going to get yourself confused. And if as an admin, you set your user attribute to something other than the default, you're probably also going to get yourself confused. But I've done both those things to just show what's happening. Uh, in the workbook model, we are showing you, there's some model extension, so that's showing up as this kind of cruft from the main model. But we're showing you the actual, the schema from the Harry Potter Hogwarts data set. In the shared model, we kind of decided that was just too confusing. There was too much potential to do something like terrible with Git. And like, so the shared model will always show you the actual model, but it will toggle your connections. So I'm in this shared model for this Postgres demo. I've got these angry errors because these tables don't exist in the Hogwarts connection, but I don't see the Hogwarts tables. Again, like as an admin, you should set your user attribute to the default and your schemas broadly should be the same if you're using this feature. But just like that's what's happening, that's how it behaves. We could tweak it based on feedback, but that's kind of the initial setup.